everyone, welcome to the Sassy Sheep podcast. This is the 4th episode. This will be a mini episode. To returning viewers, welcome back. I'm really glad you're returning to look at my podcast, to watch it. Thank you. And to new viewers, welcome. My name is Saskia. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as SassysheepNL, and NL stands for the Netherlands, and that's where I live. As I said, this will be a mini episode, and that is because I really didn't have the time to podcast in the last 2.5 weeks. It was 2.5 weeks ago, and one of the reasons I wasn't able to podcast this regularly is because I didn't really have a nice spot to podcast except our living room, unless you want to see children's toys or in bed lighting. Well, then I could podcast, but I didn't like that. So now I really have this nice crafty spot right here, and I'm going to show a little bit more about this craft room. Well, it's not actually a craft room. This is our study/craft room, and it already was a study and craft room, but it was a mess. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It was a real mess, and that is because we didn't have one big storage cabinet. We had 5 smaller cabinets, and in those cabinets were big plastic boxes where my yarn was stuffed in, and I couldn't show you guys how nice everything looked like I can now. It's looking really great. I'm going to lift the camera a bit. Look, oh, look over there. There is a storage box with dyes for yarn, a little picture that I made, some sock yarn and some gradient yarns, my wool, and the most of them I dyed myself, but there are some other brands that I bought. And over here is my very favorite little place with my Yoshi, my knitted Yoshi. Look, how cute is he? Oh, hello! It's an amiibo from the Wii U, but you know, it's a knitted Yoshi, so it's just over here. These are my hand-dyed and bought yarns. And today I'm not going to show you all that I've dyed up in the last couple of weeks. Just placing Yoshi back on his little yarny spot here. Like I said, I'm not going to show you all that I dyed up and everything that I've been doing, because this is a mini episode and I just wanted to test to see if even in bed lighting, because lighting, it's almost 8 o'clock here right now at night, and it's a bit, the weather could be better. It has been raining all day, which is of course is okay since we did have a drought here. It was it hasn't really rained that much in the last 2 months, so nature and the plants and all the crops really needed the rain. But you know, I don't really like the dreadful weather when it looks really gloomy outside. I like bright and sunny weather, of course, like almost everybody does, right? Anyway, so I was talking, oh yeah, I'm testing to see if this will work, if this is a nice spot to have a podcast, and I'm going to turn down a little bit more, a bit up and a bit down, yes. This is fine. And I do want to show you something that I have finished, but I'm going to tell you first about this room a little bit more. This is, like I said, this is not just my craft room. There are 2 computers and 2 desks here. We have our administration is over here. We have all kinds of things over here, just like you have in a study. So this, like this place over here, is really my bit on the top. And I'm going to try and see if I can turn this thing around. Yes, I can. There's some books I own over there, are my favorite Tolkien books. So, there I am again. Hi. And so it's not just my space or something that's just for me alone, and I don't really need that. It's just a little bit spot for myself is really nice. And we finished it just last night, and I noticed already that I keep coming back to this room and touch on and rearrange things and just stand here, and I even put flowers on the table. I'm going to show you. We have some big bushes with hydrangeas outside. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. In Dutch we call them hortensias, which is a lot easier to pronounce. And we have lots of these bushes outside in our garden, and I love them. I love the way they look. So they are really matchy with the new boxes I have, which of course contain lots of yarn, and they look like balls of yarn, these flowers, don't they? Yeah, they do. So I'm going to put it back. So I even put flowers here, just, you know, to brighten it even more, and I really like it. A lot of yarn in the boxes. So this is my happy space. And now I'm even able to have a podcast a bit later in the day, or when our youngest daughter is in bed, or even when the kids are playing downstairs in the weekend, and I'm able to have my podcast and not having to podcast on Friday and feel that stressy thing. I don't like that. I just want to relax, and when I think I'm going to podcast now, be able to do it. So yay, I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys can see that. So yay. Well, like I promised you I would keep this a mini episode and a bit shorter than normal. In my next episode I will tell you about the dyeing experiment that I had with I had a giveaway a couple of weeks ago, and I asked people to name something that would inspire me to dye up a new colorway, and I did. But I'm not going to show you that today, so I'm going to show you that in a different episode, and some things that I dyed up, some woolly things and some other yarnish things, so I'm going to show you that later. But today I am going to show you something that I finished, since in the last episode I was almost finished. I was working on the very last bits of my Find Your Fate shawl, and I was really fed up with it, and I was like, I want to finish it now, please let me finish it now. And I did. I finished it the next day. So I'm going to show you how it looks, and I'm also going to add a little I'm not going to add a clip, I'm going to add some pictures right over here. And as of me with the finished Find Your Fate, I had such a laugh with my two daughters. We went outside near our home, and there's a lovely green wall, and I was like, we have to take pictures now. The lighting was good. It was around 6-7 o'clock in the evening, and it was a very bright day, colourful day, and just a really happy day, and you can see it in the pictures. So we are acting a bit funny. You'll be able to see that, but you know, we just had a laugh, and I've got so many great sweet responses to that. And with these last couple of weeks before the summer holiday are always such a hectic period, since you know, we have to you know, kids going on school trips, finishing things off before the holidays at work, having parent-teacher conferences, all that sort of things. Youngest daughter has a performance in the last week before she, oldest daughter, sorry, Nova, she's 12, and she's going to high school after the summer holiday, and she's really excited, and she's going to have a performance with her whole class, and that's going to be great. But we do have to help, you know, we do, oh, we want to help. I'm going to help put makeup on, and it's going to be a really great performance, but you know, it's just everything together makes it a bit tiresome, and I'm kind of ready to go on holiday. So having nice responses to the pictures that I took of the finished Find Your Fade was this really happy. So, you know, Instagram and the whole knitting community give me so much energy, and I'm really so glad, I'm grateful to have yarny friends. And I've been emailing with a friend these last couple of weeks, a yarny friend, and that's so much, it gives you so much energy. Even in this hectic period, I really need those moments. So getting sweet responses to Instagram posts and emails from people, and people who want to involve me in their yarny and knitty endeavors, I'm really grateful for that, and I really get a lot of energy out of that. So having that is really you know, the time of day I'm looking forward to, you know, going home and do yarny things or read yarny emails while I'm at work in my lunch break, you know, that sort of thing that really keeps me going at the moment. And looking forward to the summer holiday is something that I'm really looking forward to. Just having 6 weeks when the kids are at home, not having to be somewhere on time all the time. I'm only at home for 3 weeks, but anyway, the other 3 weeks are so much more relaxed. And I'm really looking forward to that. And now I'm really going to show you my Find Your Fade shawl. Well, this is the real thing. I've already shown you the pictures, but well, this is the real thing. It's very, very large. I've made it completely out of hedgehog fiber yarns. You know, it's so incredibly huge. I'm just halfway there. And these colors, I love them. I love the way that they don't look, that this shawl doesn't look like any of the other shawls. And I love that. I love that this is really my shawl, and it looks bright, colourful, and summery. Well, anyway, I'm going to tell you the colours that I used. I used Bali. This is the first hedgehog fiber suck yarn that I used. Then I turned to Monet. After Monet, I went to go to, oh, was it Boombox? Yes, it was Boombox. This is Wild Card, and then off to the very, very yellow bit, which is called Banana Legs. Hello! And then there's the Hula Hoop colorway that I'm blending in right here, which is so gorgeous. I love this pink and yellow combination. And then over here is the last bit, and this is Pinky Sweat. Pinky Sweat, and it's quite warm, even though there's a gloomy day. It's quite warm outside, so I'm just pretending to wear the shawl. I'm not, it's on my lap. Anyway, well, this was my Find Your Fade. A great shawl, a great project if you just want to knit. But it did take me 5 weeks to finish. And after 3.5 weeks, I was like, I really want to finish and wear it now because I like it so much. So, anyway, it's a pattern by Drea Renee Knits. That's her Instagram name. Her name is Andrea Mowry, and her Instagram and Ravelry name is Drea Renee Knits, and she's a very talented lady. I do want to try some of her brioche projects in the future. This episode isn't really mini anymore, is it? No. But I will have to show you less in the following episodes, which means that will not be such a big episode too. So that's a good thing, right? All I want to do for today is show you that I've been working on the Smocket shawl. It's a yarn along pattern. I joined the Stephen and Penelope Yarn Along 2017, and I'm already, it's already nearly July, so I'm really curious which colorways we are going to get next month, because last month was amazing. I've shown you, if you check out the previous episode, episode number 3, you'll see me showing off, ecstatically showing off the colorways that we got from King Fibers. There are 3 indie dyers that joined these 3 months, and they were Garden Stories. That was the first month we got. In May and June we got the King Fiber yarns, or Ching. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, so sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Ching Fibers or King Fibers. And the final yarns that we are going to receive are from Undercover Otter, and I've met Petra before, and I love her colors. I love the way she dyes things, so I'm very positive about that. I'm really sure that they will be lovely. And this colorway, I'm not sure you could be able to see it. This is wool that I've already bought from her. And these are some of my favorite colors. This is an Igor, which means an Igor in her world is a colorway that she only dyes up once, a potluck colorway. I love it. And look at this. Her otter is so cute. Yes, it is. So, look, I'm going to put it back. But I've known her about her yarns before, so I'm very positive that this is going to be a great month again. But the Smocket shawl, I started 2 weeks ago, right after I blogged, finished, and took the pictures of the Find Your Fade shawl, and it's a great project. It's a shawl that is worked in a fade, just like the Find Your Fade, and it's starting like this. This is the sprinkler colorway. This one is the topaz colorway, and this is the staycation colorway. And I am already working on the decrease of the main section, because once this section is finished, I will knit. I will pick up stitches all the way around, and it's huge. It's 600 stitches. 600, can you believe that? It's going to be only 22 rows, but it's going to take me forever. And all around this edge. So I've seen finished projects, and it's gorgeous, and look how the way it looks when you wrap it around. Don't you just love that? I do. I love these colors. Look, I just mix and match. Mix and match. I really match great with my colourful wall behind me. So well, this was the mini episode for me. This was a mini episode, and I'm hoping to coming back to you very soon with a bit more information and a bit more talking about things that have died up, and purchases, and things that are maybe going to happen soon. Interesting and great things, but I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to talk to you about. So this is the end of the episode. Hopefully I'll see you again next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.